Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Stacy and I'm so happy to see you here today. We have a special guest here. It's Dio and not Yu this time. Dio is causing a ruckus in my room right now, so I'm really trying to calm him. Can you chill out? If you are new to my channel, I am a cat mom, I am a Twitch streamer, I am a nerd, I love video games, I do cosplay every now and then, and I love learning new things. And so the entire purpose of my channel is to broaden my horizons with music and discover bands, songs, and artists that I have never listened to before. Sorry, I am petting my cat so he doesn't destroy everything. And so today we are going to be reacting to another Rammstein song called Angst, and we will also be watching the music video together today. I'm so excited. I am always excited to watch a Rammstein video, especially one I have never heard or seen before. They are just an incredible band. There's always a lot of deep meaning and a lot of messaging in their music videos and in their lyrics. So I can't wait to see what this one's about. Just a little disclaimer before we begin, I am not a musically savvy person and I have not been formally trained with music, so if I say something that is not correct, please be sure to correct me in the comments, but please cut me some slack. I'm learning and I'm enjoying this journey so far. So without further ado, let's get into the reaction. Hi, kitty. Okay, let's see what Rammstein has in store for us today.
Der schwarze Mann, wird dich holen.
Very cool visuals.
Wenn du nicht folgst meinem Gebot. Und das glauben wir bis heute. So in Angst sind Land und Leute. Etwas Schlimmes wird geschehen. Das Böse kommt, wird nicht mehr gehen. Und die Furcht wächst in die Nacht. Tür und Tore sind bewacht. Die Rücken nass, die Hände klamm. Alle haben Angst vorm schwarzen Mann.
Okay, so this is starting out really intense. There's a lot of dark imagery, a lot of symbolism here. There seems to be a connection to possibly what we consume, and the men who all look the same in that circle, I think those are the band members, but they look like the typical suburban dad, just happy-go-lucky. They all look kind of robotic and it's kind of scary. And then you see them kind of being sucked into the screen there. And then the cheerleaders are kind of an interesting touch. I'm really curious to know what that is. But also the straitjacket, you know, you see Till being wheeled off with a straitjacket onto a podium and he's talking. To me, that kind of might be a little bit of a political interpretation, but it seems like they're taking a jab at political leaders, saying that behind the scenes, they are in a straitjacket. They have people talking at them left and right, making all these demands. And so they are not really their own person. They're not free. I feel like that's kind of what that straitjacket might mean. And then he gets up on the podium and then he talks to the public, and that is what we consume. I think I'm sure there's a lot of interpretations out there. I could totally be wrong about this, but there's so much symbolism, there's so much going on, and we're only, we're not even 2 minutes into this. So I'm excited to see where it goes from here. It's so disturbing.
In schleicht heran. Bist du nicht brav, fasst dich an. Traue keinem Fremden dann. So viel Albtraum, so viel Wahn. Und so glauben wir bis heute. Schwer bewaffnet ist die Meute. Ach, sie können es nicht lassen. Schreien Feuer in die Gassen. Und die Furcht wächst in die Nacht. Gar kein Auge zugemacht. Der Rücken nass, die Hände klar.
Oh, the little dog.
Alle haben Angst vom schwarzen Mann.
It's really interesting that the wires are highlighted as red. That's a very interesting touch. There must be some color symbolism there. You know, regardless of the symbolism going on right now in the music video, the tune of this song absolutely slaps. I love the heaviness of the guitar. I love the heaviness of the drums. And Till's voice, as usual, is always amazing. The music totally complements how he sings, and he just has that intensity, kind of like an urgency sounding voice when he's singing this song. It's really cool. Okay, and now there are cheerleaders holding a gun. We have to let's back it up a little. See what this is about. Red is the only color. There's only one color being shown.
Angst vom schwarzen Mann. Wer hat Angst vom schwarzen Mann? Wer hat Angst vom schwarzen Mann?
Interesting.
Wer hat
Oh my goodness.
Die Furcht wächst in die Nacht, gar kein Auge zugemacht. Die Rücken nass, die Hände klamm, alle haben
Wow. His voice. Oh my gosh, his voice. Oh my gosh. Now we have the somber piano at the end. Just mindlessly consuming. Mindlessly consuming food, mindlessly consuming what's on TV, mindlessly consuming what's on our phone. It's clear to me this is probably about consumption, media consumption, social media consumption. And then it's in the title. Angst means anxiety. So maybe we're just under a lot of anxiety right now. Well, we all have been for the past few years, haven't we? Is the color returning? Oh my. Oh my goodness. Wow. Oh my God. This was incredible. This was very, very powerful, to say the least. Red was the color of this music video. Well, obviously black and white. It was a mostly black and white video, but when there was color being shown, it was only red. I would love to know your guys' interpretation of what the color red could have meant in this video. I really think multiple interpretations of this video are out there, or people may think different things, but ultimately this was a work of art, a complete masterpiece. I just commend Rammstein for their creativity and the way that they push boundaries. Their music videos always have a deep meaning, and they always have some sort of messaging and maybe even some Easter eggs in there as well. I don't even know how to even explain this. We're gonna need to take some time. Let's dive into more. Let's get everything sorted and let's dive in more. Okay, I have both cats just staring at me right now. Hi, Dio. Hi, Yu. They were like, what is all the commotion about? They could hear my heart rate increase as I watched this video. So again, I feel like this video has a lot to unpack, and my interpretation may not be someone else's interpretation, but it is pretty clear to me that they are sending a message about maybe media, social media, news media, anything that we consume regularly. You see people on their phones, you see people watching TV, you see people on their computers just consuming, and it kind of sucks the life out of everything. And that is why everything was so black and white. Everything was so dark and kind of dreary and disturbing throughout this entire video. But I really did love the feel of it. I love the visuals. It was very intoxicating to watch. I couldn't look away, and I just wanted more of it. With the black and white, I just really feel like it represents us losing our color, losing our soul to what we consume. And you see Till at the very end just destroying the TV, which is, one way that we can consume trash. Sometimes media and social media can be absolute trash, and it creates a lot of angst and anxiety and just sort of sadness within people. And I really think this is what everyone's trying to interpret here. But you see Till destroying that TV, and he is really going at it. And the more damage he puts on that TV, the more color comes back to this music video. But then you do see once he destroys the TV, everybody's just in this circle. Everyone's just sitting there, and everyone's wearing red. Like there's still not that much color in the world, even after you destroy something that is maybe sucking the life or the color out of you. It's very interesting. There is a lot going on here. And I just saw that this music video just came out in April 2022, which was not long after the pandemic, not long after the riots that happened in the US, not long after there was just so much anxiety and worry in the world. And a lot of that anxiety stemmed from media. And I really feel like Rammstein here is taking a jab at them, saying, look at what you create, look at how detrimental and how powerful and sometimes irresponsible consuming media and social media, or any type of media, on the news, on our apps, Twitter, Facebook, literally anything it could just be so detrimental to not only your health, your mental health, but to everybody else, to society in general. It just has major repercussions sometimes. And I think this music video is really trying to capture that in a really, really creative and deep way. One thing that does pretty much stump me, though, are the cheerleaders. The cheerleaders in the music video, to me, sort of represented, everything is going to be fine. Everything is going to be okay. And they are there when people are acting crazy in this music video, when you see the group of men building up a wall, or they have guns and they're shooting at the computer. You have the cheerleaders in the back going, yay, woo, yes, team, let's go. It's an interesting sight to see. They are a very important part in this music video. So it's kind of hard for me to dissect their part, but To me, that is what they represent. They represent, oh, we are not going to look at the bad parts. We're going to look at the fun, happy parts, and we will always be fun and happy, which, that isn't reality. Ultimately, I really think Rammstein is really trying to portray how easily we as people in any country can be brainwashed, how we can absorb information very easily and very often, even at times that we don't even recognize it, even when we're just scrolling through our phone on TikTok, on Instagram, when we are walking through the airport and we see the news. And so we decide to watch the news. We don't even know what we are absorbing. And I think that is what the robotic sort of looking men in that circle, the band members, I think that's what they were representing. They are just sort of robotic, going about their day, not really having a conscience or of what's going on. There is no purpose or meaning behind their actions until you see them consume whatever is on that computer, which is, Till, the politician. He is in a straitjacket and he is yelling on that podium. They are consuming him, and then they start buying the guns, and they start building the wall, and they start acting crazy and violent and unreasonable. And you know what? I feel like we all experienced that not too long ago, and we still experience it today, and it will probably happen in the future. Rammstein is making a statement here saying we need to be better about how we consume things. We need to be more responsible about what we see and what we hear, and not only be responsible about that, but also be mindful of how we react to that sort of thing, because not only could it be detrimental to you, it could be detrimental to others. So regardless of the symbolism and the messaging, I really did love this song. I love the composition of it. It was very heavy from beginning to end. It was very intense. It had some sort of angst in the music. You kind of felt some angst in there. And you know what? I've never heard Till's voice like that. I believe in the middle of the song, he even himself was portraying some sort of anxiety within his voice, which I can't imagine that is an easy thing to do. He is really giving emotion within his voice, and he's a wonderful singer. Call Till what you will. He is a great singer and a great performer. Rammstein as a whole, as a group, is so creative. They push the boundaries, and I admire them so much for their artistic capabilities, not only as musicians, but even as like videographers. They just know how to put a music video together, and I feel, just know what they are getting into with a composition before they even start it. There is always a purpose behind what they are saying. There's always something to take from their music videos or their songs. Even if it's something like Dicke Titten, where it looks like it's all about big boobies, there's actually a deep meaning within it. And I really, really appreciate that. I think Rammstein's videos can always teach us something. With this video in particular, it seems like they are trying to tell us, you can't just turn your mind off when you turn the TV off. Everything that you have consumed will stay with you and could be detrimental. It could be a good thing, but it most likely is a bad thing. And it will not only hurt you, but it will hurt others. And, they just did a really good job portraying what has been going on, especially in 2020. That was such an anxiety filled year for everyone around the world with so many different things. And so the fact that this was made a couple years after that, it just goes to show you that they are really trying to tell us something like, everyone chill out and really be responsible out there. So that is my interpretation. I am really interested to hear what you guys have to say about this music video. This is worthy of discussion after discussion after discussion. It's just so much to unpack here. And these are just my initial thoughts. If you guys are interested in discussing this music video more, please join the Discord. I would love to discuss it with you there. So I think that will do for this reaction for today. Thank you all so much for watching. If you're interested in some of my other content, please be sure to check out the links in the description box. If you are interested in watching me live on Twitch, please be sure to check me out at twitch.tv/StaceyRPG, where you could see moments like this. Oh no. A persimmon. She wanted a persimmon? Aww. Wait, that's really cute actually. Someone give her a fucking person. The link to my Twitch is also in the description box. If you guys have any reaction suggestions, please sound off in the comments or sound off in the Discord. I would love to see you in the Discord. The community is growing every day and you guys make it so fun in there. If you guys enjoyed my content, please be sure to like and subscribe to the channel. It really helps growing content creators like me. And so guys, I will see you in the next reaction video. Thank you so much for everything and take care.